There's a new trend on Instagram known as baby role play. It's actually been around for at least a year, and it involves people who steal pictures of children on other social media sites and then post the pictures as their own kids, pretending as though they have a family. So let me give you some more details according to the Washington Post. Often the accounts are anonymous or private. They are filled with photos of babies and kids, presumably stolen from social media sites. These are mostly amateur shots, say from a family's trip to the beach or a baby toddling in the background, not professional photos. Users have conversations pretending to be the parent or the baby. The babies say things like, "Mies loves followers." I can't even say it. While other users might ask what the baby's favorite color is or if it wants to be held. Users talk about feeding and disciplining the child as though it were their own. They use hashtags like hashtag OpenRP, BabyRP, or KidRP. Of course, that means role play, so other enthusiasts can play along. So far, look, other than the fact that they're stealing pictures from other accounts, it seems harmless, but there is actually a component of this that is not harmless, which I'll get to in a second. But, I mean, what do you make of this?
Oh, it's sick. It's disgusting. As a parent, I can imagine someone putting my child's picture up and then all this saying, does my baby want to get burped? It's sick. It's disgusting. These people have clear mental issues that need to be addressed for you to even participate in this. But, you know, a part of me, and I'm even struggling this with myself, and this has been like one of my things I have to tell you all in the past year, I can't stand when parents put their children out there. You know, we're exploiting our kids in a sense on social media, and we're not teaching them that there are these crazy people out there, and you're adding to it, because the only reason this site got these photos is because some mother or father put them up and said, oh, well, I'm going to put these up. And now you've let all these creeps and weirdos into your life.
Yes, that's so. Okay, so you're actually touching on an issue that I've been thinking about for a long time now. The issue of people, you know, oversharing on social media, not realizing that their posts might be public. And so you put up pictures of your family, you put up pictures of your kids, and it could lead to problems like this. But what I also think is interesting is no one really takes into consideration the fact that none of these kids consented to having their images put online.
Exactly.
And so by the time they're old enough to understand what the internet is, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of images and videos of them on the internet, and some of them might be public. And so I don't know how I'm going to navigate that if and when I have kids, but I think that people should think about it a little more before they do it.
Yeah.
And I get it. You want to share pictures of your kids. You're proud of them. You're excited, and you want people to know about it. But then you have baby role playing happening, and people are immediately stealing your images.
Yeah.
Now,
sorry.
let me just get to the worst part about all of this. So far it seems harmless, right? But the harmful part of it actually has to do with those who make it sexual. So apparently a photo posted by Adoption RP of a baby tangled in a toy is captioned, name Charlie, age 1, likes PJs, she's stuck and she's really scared. Below commenters wrote things like, oh, let me see you in a Band-Aid here, slowly puts a Band-Aid on her boo-boo, and can I take you out, smiles and starts to untangle ropes. All right, it's already starting to get a little creepy, but it gets creepier. Some commenters dwell on breastfeeding and being naked. Others write things like, can I have a private with a dirty baby, or I need mommy and would be naughty with me and tell me things.
It's disgusting.
So imagine you post a picture of your kid online and you somehow find it on one of these Instagram pages with people commenting things like that. I mean, it's
I'm going to be sick at myself first before I'm sick with what these people have done. Because obviously, as a professional, I understand there's mental illness here. And so that allows me to sort of take a step back and realize that there needs to be more conversation around that. But again, like you just said, none of these children have consent. And what got to me about a year ago is that my youngest son said to me, I don't want my photo up on your Instagram. And it wasn't because he was ashamed, but I was just posting photos. We were actually at Six Flags and he got sick. And I was like, oh, my baby is sick. Hashtag threw up, hashtag can't handle coasters and all this stuff. And he was like, Dad, I don't want that. And it hit me like, oh, I'm making decisions for you that you don't like. And now you have it here. You hit it on the nail with these kids who are going to grow up and they're going to have thousands of photos of them. And they don't have any way of saying, this is what I want to be out there. And then you have these creeps doing this nasty, disgusting stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy because just think about how embarrassing it is when you bring your significant other to meet your parents for the first time and then they show baby pictures of you, right? I mean, now that's not even going to be an issue. All those pictures are already going to be up online.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's based on the story that we just covered, that's the least of your worries when you really think about it.